So people have been seeing a lot of excuses. So right now I'm here to explain my point of view, what must go wrong, where things went wrong. And some of these delusional fans, and sometimes even some of these bloggers, like how delusional some of these bloggers is, the vendetta. And we just show what could happen or what maybe is the problem with Alkaline and his interview. And there's just so much that I have to explain here.
A lot of people are going to talk about the interview because it boring and they make it purposely boring because of promotion, bro. I don't know how him do it for so long, bro. Him the man play with the
people no hear this excuse that TERRO Don make up for Alkaline.
People them brain, bro, like for years, and people still fall for it. This man I do the things that this man I done said, brother. Him smart. You think he can do an interview? He can, because we see him do numerous interviews, very outspoken and everything. Now him hardly attack because these are to keep the fans them talking. No, all a baby couldn't do an interview better than that. I listen that. That's promotion. And him do it intentionally, him purposely do the interview foolish to make people talk. That interview is going to be the most talked about interview for the rest of the week. Why? Because it's a fuckery interview and him do it on purpose. A lot of people are going to bash him feet. Him purposely want that. That's why I end up sliding in a little part and said, Cartel still locked up.
Anyway,
is he? Me not look on him. Where am I?
Let's get into it. Make Alkaline tell you now.
My short words are inspiration. When in a literature me have a distinction.
Man say for shorter words. When him in literature him get distinction. So these are interviews more than 10 years ago, back in the past. And he used to act the same way. So I don't know why everybody's surprised.
And your work ethic is intense, baby. Now, you be traveling Africa as well?
People. Tim asked him a question about his work ethic. And the guy act like him a goat. Make, nobody understand what he just said in an interview. And Tim start detect, say, you know what, this person may not be that intelligent. More show no more. I'm not making up any stories. This guy tell Alkaline to introduce himself. And listen how he make a ass of himself. He's on Radio Land, on the airwaves, and he should introduce himself. Like he don't care for other people.
Only right now, me not lie. The way I done the place, me can't even say my name. Me not even a same. Are you introduce yourself, please? Introduce yourself.
You better go some style. I don't know anything going on.
Yo, me not lie.
Well, go on.
Me not introduce yourself, man. Introduce yourself, man. Me not introduce you.
Youngest son about this man. Alkaline.
You see the guy have to laugh and even correct him and say, yo, introduce yourself. Because he's speaking gibberish or, talking in a different language when he's on the airwaves. If he's intelligent, he knows that people out there in Radio Land is listening and now they're willing to hear who he is. And he might talk full. He might have to say, no man, introduce yourself. Because that's you telling a person said, what you just did, you weren't introducing yourself. Listen again.
You hit it on so many different levels, like the lyrical style, baby, your versatility with the lyrics is incredible. Your melodies, baby, is just out of this world. And then, what you're actually saying, baby. I mean, you really are hitting it.
I do it on.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't really sound like a question, more of a statement, but that's what I'm saying right now.
Blessed.
Yeah.
You see him get correction again because Tim I give him, compliment and I tell him things. Me, I do it, man. So him have to let him know, say it's not a question, it's a statement. Listen.
Fan of Shadow Wally, man.
Mad.
Yeah, man. Now, you haven't performed that much in Jamaica yet?
No.
Kept it exclusive?
On the soul, no, I go on, man. Straight.
Yeah. Well, we've got the album now.
Yeah. So right now, just the album.
Yeah. Congratulations.
So Tim is in, the UK, and now he's on the airwaves where he should catch people's ears, and people want to know things about him. And Tim asked him a question, and he said, "Uno soon know what go on, man." And Tim pick up, so Tim just switch the question quick.
On the soon know what go on, man. Straight.
Performed that much in Jamaica yet?
No.
Kept it exclusive?
On the soon know what go on, man. Straight.
Yeah. Well, we've got the album now.
Yeah, so right now just the album.
Yeah. Congratulations. I know the number one in the Billboard. Do you know what surprised me about Billboard? How many non-Jamaican reggae artists are in that? That kind of surprised me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's really. I was proud to see you there repping, man.
Yeah.
Apart from Bob Marley, there didn't seem many other people from the island.
So Tim mentioned something to him. Instead of him give the knowledge he has about the music and the selling records and whatever Bob Marley, he said, I want to know too.
Jamaican reggae artists in that. That kind of surprised me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's really. I was proud to see you there repping, man.
Yeah.
Apart from Bob Marley, there didn't seem many other. Surprised me about Billboard. How many non-Jamaican reggae artists in that? That kind of surprised me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's really. I was proud to see you there repping, man.
Yeah.
Apart from Bob Marley, there didn't seem many other people from the island. It didn't make no sense.
That's how you go. You don't know
how it goes, man. Yeah, man.
So instead of this man tell Tim, say, well, with Bob Marley, he has a machine pushing his music, and he can say a lot of things. Tell him about Chris Blackwell or whatever. And he say, I want to know to man, him I wonder.
lyrics because that kind of depicts who I am in real life. Yeah. Actually, I have gangster lyrics because that kind of depicts who I am in real life. Yeah. Actually.
So I really want to be a gangster.
Don't know them boy they will be gone for fool from them a guy school never broke a rule never.
Anyway, people, so I'm gonna hear the fans them, and then I'm gonna go back in some more interview to show us a long time this man stays. So.
The man grew more mature now. Right now, I'm grown in the dog. Right now, I'm on a chin. The interview, where man just do. The man a chin without even a song, bro. Bro, the man a genius. The man could have answered all them questions better than how him do it. But the man just depend mad thing, man. Mad thing. Mad thing, man. Bro, the dog just trigger on a brain charge. The dog a check right now.
Yeah, these fans make some weird excuse for Alkaline sometimes. But here we see CMR say.
And he lame. And to some extent, me nah go disagree, but me nah go agree. Because when something is done intentionally, I have to look at it from a different perspective. And I feel Alkaline got the outcome he wanted from that interview. Nevertheless, after 10 years, me did want something else, but...
No, CMR say Alkaline do this intentionally. We all know that Alkaline is not intelligent compared to nowhere close where Cartel is. Him know him can't outdo Cartel. So why you not look into it that way? Where, him not up there, so him just have to resort to what he knows best to do.
I don't need for a pit no work. What me I go do? Me I go get an iPod of that?
So when I ask, who is engaged on these things,
No, because me I focus on my thing, and if really and truly,
yes.
At the moment, me never know.
Who is engaged?
What me for do?
So you didn't know, Alkaline, that there was an artist named Gage?
Right now, you draw everything in and come like say a film interview. My interview this right now.
So no call a man name then?
No, I'm not depend on vibes.
What name have you called? Because them call up your name a lot and we didn't mind them calling your name and you say it helped you.
Because them entertain that, but me not really depend on vibes. Eh?
Okay, cool. I'm sure viewers want to know what you're drinking in that cup. What is it?
Me I drink a drink, Me I drink some drinks.
Yes. Explain the mass.
So people don't realize what's going on. Him tell Winford say he no want to talk about nobody. You know want no, Winford say about, you're saying who is a Gage when almost everyone in dancehall know who is Gage because him have dung in your throat at the time and he's banging. And him say him don't know who he is. So Winford, he said, okay, Winford, switch the conversation. He said the fans them would like to know what's in your cup. What are you drinking? He said, him a drink a drinks. Do you realize how some dumb, him a dumb down himself? And a long time him a do this and big on stage at the time. On stage used to swing at these times back then. And this is how he relate and people say he's just like so intelligent.
You know, say the Vendetta mass is like the whole Vendetta movement is like a collective name for my fans them. It started out with just the name for me and my friend them. That's what I say my fans them just love it. Everybody just love the mass and the image. That's what I say I would just use the Anan mass as a symbol. That's what I say.
Vendetta.
Yeah, because
Why that word?
Why? I don't know, but just like it. I just like the idea of vendetta. That's what I say because watch it.
Yeah, people, more sure know how this man make Winford get frustrated many times.
Doctor or whoever did it is such a secret. Why can't?
So look how you see Alkaline laughing and having fun. But the thing is that he's a person where he has to study hard, prepare and rehearse to master anything. But an interview, he can't do that. So look how I'm very happy and then look how all the happiness and the laughter just disappear from his face when Winford is asking him questions that's logics.
Anybody else get to do this?
Other people can get to do it, but I mean, everybody brave enough to do what me would do.
But
someone don't need to brave up.
Would your technician? Is it a technician? A doctor?
Technician kind of sound like man who fix computer.
An artist?
What do you mean?
The person who did it.
What do you mean an artist?
The person who did the tattoo on your eyeball.
Yeah.
Is the person an artist?
Graphic artist?
Graphic artist.
A tattoo artist. Yeah, tattoo artist.
A tattoo artist.
Yeah.
Not a doctor.
No, a doctor was there to like observe everything and
observe.
Yeah.
So it's so you actually brought in two persons, Alkaline.
No, and I
from
brought in
overseas.
two persons. But watch out, I kind of feel like at the first interview this life from the initial stages. But
you want to go past
it? No, we passed that stage a long time.
No, we didn't. We should have probed you more on it because it's incredible.
No, you know, so I'm ready for anything.
So people, you see what happened. These are the things where when they're asking him question and he's lying and he might tie up himself because Winford said we should have probed you more because Winford does his research and realize that if you stick a nigger in your eyeball and all these things and say you tattoo and so on, and then him fly in person and all these things. At the start I'm carrying just know that he's lying. So him start run from these questions and more show you more. Even with even a nightly fix and so on.
It's incredible that you have put a tattoo on your eyeball. And we're searching to see if it's how practical it is. And when we look at these facts, like what it would cost to bring two people in, you now say two. But to Jamaica to actually do it. But
if you're searching.
So you see his demeanor change and the smile gone off him face. Let me show you some more. This is Tim asking question.
Yeah, I forgot through the darkness before I reach the light, is it? Straight.
Definitely is the journey. ATM out there as well, man. Now, Conquer the World. I mean, real lyrically out there putting out a lot of things, man.
Straight.
Yeah.
Blessed.
And welcome to the UK, man. You must be, this is your second visit here, yeah?
Straight.
Yeah. But I think people are really, really excited to see you.
So people, me just show you 4 times a man say something to him and his response is straight. Like, why can't he say yes or no or elaborate? Because Tim even gave him the option to elaborate on something he asks. And his response is straight. Straight. And Tim a pick up say, yo, this person is just not that educated.
I think what people don't realize is that you've only been on this.
Alright. I aim this. Maybe my try tell you something long time. Listen.
About that.
Me well bright when me younger, you know. Yeah, man, me the want on a doctor, me the want on a scientist, me the want on a athlete, me the want on a bar.
About that.
Me well bright when me younger, you know. Yeah, man, me the want on a doctor, me the want on a scientist, me the want on a athlete, me the want on a baller. So much things me did want.
This man saying, me did well bright when me younger, you know. I mean, I'm trying to relate to what he's responding to. It's like a person now, maybe in their 40s, and say, me did well fast when me did younger, you know. Acknowledging that currently at this time, they're not that fast like when they were younger. So maybe he's just maybe losing certain things, and he's trying to tell us things. But make we hear. Listen, Kim, Tim talk to him.
Mashing up the airways.
That's gonna be wavy for the summer, you know.
Definitely going to be wavy. What is the formula?
I can't tell you.
Seriously, is it like a secret formula?
So Tim asked him a question, and he said, I can't tell you what is the formula. I mean, he could have elaborated and say, you know, just work hard, you know, go over your music, you know, flow, you know. I just write down my music, things that comes to my mind. Him not do none of that. He say, I can't tell you. Tim said, seriously, what is the formula? Because Tim think him man a joke, but him man serious.
I can't tell you.
You just can't say what the formula is?
You have to just listen to the song formula.
Okay.
And then you work out your own formula.
Okay.
So when you hear him tell Cliff you say you have to just listen to the music them if you want to know. People, are you guys telling me that him just do this in a clip? No, he's been doing this a long time ago. The man I tell it, the man is on an interview and he will tell Tim and people who is listening, you know, in the radio line, you know, across the airwaves. So if they want to know something, they have to go listen to a song.
Exactly. Mashing up the airways.
That's gonna be wavy for the summer, you know.
Definitely going to be wavy. What is the formula?
I can't tell you.
Seriously, is it like a secret formula?
I can't tell you.
You just can't say what the formula is?
You have to just listen to the song formula.
Okay.
And then you work out your own formula.
Okay. So
this man can also say one of my formula is determination based on how people treat me back then. Because most of his music used to hear him at people like even Footer Hype and so on. So him can use that for boost him, motivate him to prove people wrong in life. Said, you know, this little boy is gonna make it and them can't stop him. There's just so much things he can use to explain. But this man is just dumb, man. Listen.
That come about, man. I mean, you just like dance around with the melodies, man. Incredible.
It's just the universe, you know, and just the vibe.
People, listen.
How did that come about, man? I mean, you just like dance around with the melodies, man. Incredible.
It's just the universe, you know, and just the vibe.
So Tim realized how stiff-headed he is. So Tim try free up in mind and say, you dance around with your melodies. The man say just the universe and the vibes. So when people hear him say to Cliff you recently just now that it's the vibes, and Cliff say vibes as in Vibes Cartel. No, he even used it 10 years ago in an interview. It's just the universe and the vibes. That's how the universe and the vibes give me melody. Why not say you get your melody by playing the rhythm and the beat? Then I vibes to the rhythm and the beat and the melody start flowing in my head. Burn off that wife of the head, but you know what I'm trying to say. But me showing a certain thing.
Don't forget that term.
Yeah.
So the brother thing happen in a real life or something you observe?
If me see them thing that in a real life?
Yeah. The brother.
Right now me see them thing that in a real life. How you talk to man?
So you Wait, you see them thing there? Where you see them thing there?
Want me see them thing there?
Yeah.
Because I have friends already. Me have friends.
So you watch your friends partaking in, bro?
Shut up.
Shut up.
What you have to do? You have to jump in and see them thing and then you get mixed up and then them run the tour. The two of them run you. Never you're saying enough to mix up in a man and woman business.
True that.
True.
Well, it seems like you like the group thing. A recent picture was released where you were in bed with 6. Was it 6 or 4 other female? 4 other female and there was a dildo in the bed.
No, what you know, no?
A remote.
So people, he do things, he try to do controversies, and when he face an interview and people start asking him about them, he run from them. One more prime example why he just don't do interviews.
You them finally get a chance to showcase them talent. Finally. So me I say, and there's a lot more to come.
So when you say finally, a Chubuka cartel lock up, you know, make you finally I get the
no, me never say that. If me did want to say that, me never say that. Me never say that.
You don't feel a little bit glad to hear them thing you go cartel out?
No, right now you have put words in my mouth.
No, we just asked you, know?
No, yeah. Yeah, imply something, I don't know what you do.
Oh boy, what would this whole cartel thing? You always profess a cartel no inspire, but come on, it kind of obvious say you are inspired. That's say inspire, not imitate. And it's I don't know if you say if you're inspired by a man. I like me tell.
My main inspiration comes from people still, you know.
From people?
Yes, so that's why you hear me sing some things where only have to wonder, do you know, he really does say that? Because these are the things that exist in the world. And that happen right now. So when I say, so when you hear me say brata, that I go on a road, that not me invented. So when I say?
True.
But you
that's
know,
also the thing, no matter how cruel, inhumane, disgusting, no matter how taboo something might seem, as long as it is happening out there in the world, never put it to music, let's do that.
You know, but it's speaking of taboo subjects. I mean, everyone, like all the comments that you see and whatever is saying this is introductory. You know, it's an introduction to homosexuality.
No, some people.
So people, you hear what man just said. No matter how taboo or inhumane things that happen out there in the world, he's gonna sing about it. So he's gonna sing about, you know, people with the sex dog and rape goat, or cut the young, the 9-year-old, or do all these things, inhumane things. He's gonna sing about them. Like he's making an excuse for body wash because he sing about brata. But as a matter of fact, this man tell you that he writes all his songs. He sing about himself, himself. So when he must sing about brata, he's singing about it because that's something that happened to him. His words, that comes out of his mouth defile him. But as you say, you hear him say certain things. When them ask him, say him inspired by people, remember this.
Anyone that has inspired you to be where you are today?
Not really. Just the fans and love of the fans, Grateful for the support that we get. Grateful for everybody that's involved. I look forward for more, Yeah, and taking it on higher levels.
Okay. Yeah. That's great.
People, I never said this before. Right now, if I want to be a singer, I'll tell you, say I'm inspired by, certain artists. Maybe if me just feel like running, I'm inspired by maybe Usain Bolt, why me just want to run like this. There's, you can even go to the movie, and as bad as things may be, you leave the movie driving fast because you're just so inspired by what you just watch, Fast and the Furious. You used to want to go to karate school because you used to watch karate movies. There's just so much things that inspire you before you become who you are or what you started doing. And then you gain your fans. Bruce Lee never have fans before him start the movie. Or Chuck Norris or MacGyver or Superman or so on. They gain fans after they start doing something. So they were inspired by this man. Just, sometimes I can't help him. Even me that's not alkaline can do a better interview about him, much as him himself. Something wrong with him, man. What? Let me say.
Cartel thing, you always Professor Cartel no inspire, but come on, it kinda obvious say you are inspired. That's say inspire, not imitate. And it's I don't know if you say if you're inspired by a man. I like me tell.
How taboo something might seem, as long as it is happening out there in the world, never put it to music. Let's do that.
You know, but it's speaking of taboo subjects.
So, this is how I'm into.
What's up, party? Watch what I'm brother.
I sing our next song.
So what's up, no matter. Come still say brother. What's up, no matter. Come still say brother.
So this man doubled down. Him do another song after him a get bashed from society. Him tell people say if you go suck on the mother because him still say brother. Him still defending it. That's a part of him. Him say it, you know.
All my songs. As I said before, all your songs. My music is about my life. So me I say, so I think I'm the only person that can actually give a true commentary.
Okay. So I'm never really seen friend them do brata. The man say my music is about my life and not him writing song them. So when you hear me sing about brata and him still say brata, him write him songs them. He say his music is about his life. So people, more explain what could maybe happen. But you know, remember back then, you know, numerous of time, man them this cartel, Alkaline and G go down and say, go get a kidney, a rotten kidney and all. And many times them this cartel, when cartel sick.
Urban Islands said Alkaline wasted no time in taking a swipe at Vybz Kartel over his illness. Right now when Mr. Disrespectful, because illness can happen to anybody. Some people weak, you know, them can't kick you or try fight you when you're standing up. Them have to wait till you fall and then them come try fling kick. We call them the pussy. Anyway, Urban...
Flow some call them people the pussy. I used this, you know, as an example like 6 years ago to show you. So there's many evidence where, you know, Alkaline them used to run out on the boss and the boss sick. So, me no want nobody even have nothing to say about me based on the fact that I'm just explaining what could be the possibility wrong with Alkaline. And then I'm showing him fans them a lifeline. Because you remember when, you know, everybody say Alkaline has sickle cell? Does sickle cell affect the brain cells? Yes. Sickle cell disease affects the brain cells. This disease can lead to reduced blood flow to the brain, causing strokes and other complications that can damage the brain tissues. This damage can result in a cognitive problem, including learning and memory issues. Damn, learning and memory issues. Does sickle cell affect IQ? People with sickle cell disease lose about 1 IQ point per year. This means if he's 30, he's losing at least 10 IQ points by his 40. Damn, that means we're going to be seeing a dummy. He's singing and mumbling on the mic. He's going to be a mumble rapper when he's like 40. Fuck. Damn. Yeah, people, me just explain. Maybe what's going on is losing his memory or his intelligence. Maybe. Me just give Vendetta fans them something more positive to use. Anyway, move on.
About that. Me well bright when me younger, you know. Yeah, man, me the want to a doctor, me the want to a scientist, me the want to a athlete, me the want to a bar.
About that.
Me well bright when me younger, you know. Yeah, man, me the want to a doctor, me the want to a scientist, me the want to a athlete, me the want to a baller. So much.
Yeah, man, that man the same did intelligent. Him did, so maybe he's admitting that he's slowing down. But I did say this still.
Oh, my short words are inspiration. When in a literature, me have a distinction. Oh,
For shorter words and inspiration. But sometimes it's the same with him fucker.
Not being paid by a soul. And I will not accept Piola from no artist to represent them and them only. I represent the truth. I represent what it is, and I've said this many times. Artists tell me, say, dog, keep it real. The only thing people can do is vex for the facts. So I will always do that. But I don't want nobody to think that Alkaline in fear. If anything, him turn up the pressure just like everybody else would, cause that me say.
Anyway, CMR, a long time you get Piola. I just through some time I never run out on you. But you get Piola many times. Just like how one time when Movado you give you a jingle and then things rush to your head, light bulb go off in your head and you can't do a video say I'm about the real king of dancehall and them things there. I may have to school you, comment and make you know, say, brethren, not even Movado believe them fuckery where you come out and say, You ask Movado right now if I'm a king of dancehall, he will tell you no. If that was something you apply for or sign up for, he wouldn't even do it. Until you have to delete the video. Waste, 1 9-minute video. Me don't know, I just saw, Alkaline, give you tickets and them. These are all payola, man. You get camera, there's just so much. So cut your fucker and keep it real, brethren.
Dog, the man diss him by telling him, the interviewer, that, listen, the last time I check he's in prison. So man I tell us him no know what I go on, him not see him. We know say cartel their road. We know say cartel I do some historical things right now. But guess what, man I tell us him not see it. Him man I tell us yo, me no fault. Him man I tell in so many words by just simple saying, the last time I check he's locked up. So man I tell us yo, him out the road? Him a do them thing here? Me never know. He must show you so much. He must tell us him not fall out. He must tell us him not know what going on. He must tell us yo this he must do him thing and he not see nobody else. He must tell you so much things. Alkaline have a way of telling you so much things without saying so much things. Is this the best interview from Alkaline? From what you dog? Well, the 2 interviews we see in the longest. Them are not Alkaline interview them we normally see. So maybe this is a new Alkaline interview them we have to start expect and get used to. The man bring all him own camera them. A Drake. But watch out though.
People, CMR always a run with it. Him talk to Alkaline one time and Alkaline tell him say, yo, as long as you keep it factual and talk it truth, the only thing you can do is just vex. But as long as you keep it factual. No care what happened to Alkaline negative, CMR now can't talk about it, Like say you can't keep it factual and call out somebody and when they fucked up. Him no want Alkaline vex. And CMR always they use the card because CMR cousin named Javier was Alkaline best friend. So he might use something like, yo, you have morals, brethren. You always do this. May tell about them Vendetta fan. I hear the excuse when him say Alkaline will say just little bit and it means so much. Oh, you do these things. A man say, Alkaline we just say a little bit, but then it means so much. But more sure you're delusional more of these, Alkaline fans are.
Hey, shout out to ADF, shout out to the Alkaline Defense Force. I got my channel too and everything,
Alkaline Defense Force is crazy.
People are Nikisha calling, and I say Alkaline Defense Force. So now you have ADF, Alkaline Defense Force. So more show you the Defense Force then. But first, more you see all like the big spender we're over there, New York Sadness. Him is the one where spend and support all the dumb fools them over there. And listen what New York Sadness him come America can do. Learn to fuck, dog. People, me not make up story. Listen.
So I get a seizure for me. Put the blood clot this.
A real thing.
America, Gaza uncle, America, we come learn how to fuck that. I'm not lying. Gaza uncle, America, I come learn how to fuck dog. I not lie. America, God's uncle, America. I come learn how to fuck dog. I not lie. Over there, Jamaica.
I need that.
Yeah, no man. Over there, Jamaica.
I need to say that so I can. Yo, who knows that I'm not trouble? I'm not trouble, you know? I'm not trouble, dog.
Give me that trouble. When me that Jamaica, and it's a shot ranking.
So New York, how Alkaline no sing, since he say sing about things were happening out there in the real world, and you know, even things are inhumane and you know, disgusting or whatever. How Alkaline no sing about, you know, him come America to come learn for fuck dog since him live America. Because he say anything that's happened out there that's inhumane, he's gonna sing about it. People, this are one next vlogger them, Vendetta vlogger, the crackhead, CV.
Anything. I mean, if you get the benefit of the doubt. Until proven wrong. We don't learn nothing yet. We don't learn nothing yet. Brother, sisters, unless you don't see and hear for yourself, you're not supposed to believe nothing. Brother, if them show you one video with me and your mouth a girl pussy. If you show a video, all if me up on a video, I'm going to stop, I'm going to pause, I'm going to say, this is CV, I am about to eat vagina, and here is my ID, and here is my passport. When you see that, you're supposed to give me the benefit of the doubt. When you say that, you're supposed to say, no man, that don't make sense, that don't sound like CV, CV ain't not do that. You're supposed to be like the people.
People, no make sure them Vendetta people are stay. Certain things we would never talk about based on the fact that it's just not inside of my brain to think these things. This man can say, all if you see me, the killer man. All if you see me on a road, you know, a fight, I know me. All if you see me, a high police chase on the highway, I know me. You know, even if you see me over a dead body with a machete in my hand and blood splash up all over my face. And you see me ID drop out and my driver's license and my passport. I know me. Give me the benefit of the doubt. This man will pass all of them things there. And say if you see me in your pussy and make sure say this is CV and I'm about to eat vagina. And you hear me there says, yo, like, me tell you about them Vendetta people, you know, but anyway, this is New York. I tell all the next man, say, yo, you fatter than me. That's some bad man thing.
Yeah, that's not because you're fatter than me, dog. We are twin, dog. One thing the power resume, we have no recommendation. We can't break down the rhythm.
This New York, like, you know, man.
We can't say that.
The whole ADF camp over there shaking, you know, people. More make you hear a next Vendetta. This are the whole ADF group up, you know. And having emotional conversations, you know, fighting over each other. The ADF, Alkaline Defense Force. The man them should end the plan to shoot up people for defense force. This more look like Alkaline alphabetical source.
You, bro. Me not hear what the thing with me, bro. Me don't tell us that me no want to talk about that bad one, bro. Me don't tell you me never want to talk about it, bro. I say, bro, what me talking you talk, bro? Me different thing me talk about, me general. Me not understand what you talk about it. You know what I'm talking about. Me not even talk about that, but you just wait you check up me. You were just not listening. You were just talking over me. I just shut up and listen to you. What are you talking about, nigga? That was just now, bro.
Young kid, come on for your life, man.
What is wrong with you, dog? Yeah, the man older said that. Go come on for live one thing.
You not listen, man. You not listen with the man that said the truth.
Why so belligerent at times, bro? Dog,
If you listen, bro.
Alright, bro, it's like you don't care. Alright, you don't care, my nigga. Fine. You don't care. I care. Yeah, no, man, we get it. Yeah. Oh, I get it. I care, and I care enough to say let's have a conversation behind the scenes. We not have a conversation behind the scenes, and they never have no problem behind the scenes or in front scenes, bro. So okay, I don't care. When I mention, as I said, I never have no problem off here or on here. You hear me say? You people hear me clearly? Yeah, this man, no have no problem nowhere that I know anything about.
People me did tell kids say me go beat him, you know. You hear him and them say, I care so much that I care that I wanna have a conversation, you know, behind the scenes. Like yo, where the bass in the man them voice, yo. And them say them a alkaline defense force, people hear. This a kid again, you know. They tell New York, say, you know, CB's gonna give him his wish, cause he want them youth a body. People may not make things up. I don't do. Listen. The Alkaline Defense Force.
Now we not talk about two different things, but it just sounds similar. I just that. Is it? So it up to you now, CV, if you give New York him wish. Cause remember, you know, New York want them youth a body, now.
You hear people that a kid people listen. This is just one cross bag of fishes. People, look here. There's no way. I've never heard it. All my life on earth, I've never hear a next man I say, give the next man he wishes. Never. Give a next man he wish. A next man asks a next man for a wish. People, them just know say them fishy big time. Listen again.
Now we not talk about two different things, but it just sounds similar. I just that. Is it? So it up to you now, CV, if you give New York him wish. Cause remember, you know, New York want them youth a body, now.
So CV gonna give New York his wish. Cause New York want them youth a body. Want them youth a what? Yo, people, as me say, I don't splice. Me no manipulate video. Me just Vendetta camp them shaky. Alright. People, more show you delusional. This is one where say him a run Vendetta. Me say them man they all a pray for alkaline. You matter about new rule.
Again in Jamaica. You know what I mean? So this right here, we have 6 people on the lineup and Alkaline make the 7. Now, if you guys know what 7 represents here, ladies, and you don't know, so we are Vendetta fans one at a time. So we think very deep. Okay? We think very deep. Zine? Now we have 7 people. 7 acts on the show, including Alkaline. The number 7 is often associated with perfection, completion, and spirituality. Okay? I'm just saying, we don't know how we stay, we don't know how Vendetta people stay. We go deep. We think about things on a different level. Yeah, man, call me motherfucking delusional one at a time, but you know, soon learn one at a time. The fools are last to know. You understand what I'm saying? But 7 is the perfect number here, people. So we're going to have 7 performers, including Alkaline, to complete that 7, which is the completion or the perfection that we're talking about, right? Because the number 7, people, that is what it symbolizes. Wholeness, harmony, and totality of space, time, and the universe. You understand? So with these 7 acts that we're going to have for Saturday, people, we do not expect to see nothing less than motherfucking greatness. You understand? Yeah.
People, man, just clap himself for a whole bag of shit. Nothing makes sense.
Okay? We think very deep. Zine? Now we have 7.
People, the man even admit say, yeah, call me delusional because him know him a chat a fucker, you know. That's why him stop and say, yeah, man, call me delusional. But here I say, them thing very deep. People no miss that, you know, listen.
No. What 7 represents here, ladies, and you don't know, so we are Vendetta fans one at a time. So we think very deep. Okay? We think very deep. Zine? Now, know how Vendetta people stay. We go deep. The fools are last to know. Yeah. Batman.
Yeah, man, a real Batman, but then thing go very deep. And we go deep. So people, more show him, you know, say if you know a slap away fish. This fish talk about say me get expelled. I yesterday me see it saying say me get expelled. So more show him.
You see this right here? You see this lovely spectacle here from Tiffany's. Look. You see this lovely what call it spectacles or whatever from Tiffany's here. Right. They call me a nerd for that. You feel what I'm saying? And then I use the nerd. You see the sauce fingers? You see it? I use that sauce of calling me a nerd and I turn it popular. I make it cool. So now everybody wants to be a nerd. No.
Anyway, people, me just want to see what a fish look like. I don't know if a Mullet or Gill or Barracuda or Sprat, but
The only dancehall artist, I swear to God, hands down. If me a lie, God kill me. I swear to God. Alkaline, literally, this nigga literally just does his music, drop his songs, and move on. Him not care if the song hit or if it don't blood clot hit. Him man just drop it and move on. And make other people worry about
people, you see how delusion. This man's Alkaline drop song, I don't care if he hit or not. This man, if he ain't run at Vendetta camp, you know, say when Alkaline dropping songs, we want him to promote them. We want him to post them up. We want him to make us know that he's about to drop songs so we can rush them. You know, we want to, stream his songs. We want him tell people. We want him go on IG and this man I just say Alkaline just scare zero what happened, if he hit or not. Like every artist now want to have a hit song. If them fans of Alkaline don't even move, go not even halfway through him can't pass. But make as me say, Alkaline say him do certain things in the past. Make Nick I first delusional person ever me hear where they tell people say I want to suck your mother. Listen, Nick.
Listen! I want to suck on my da. You fall.
Them have a sucking problem, a licking problem, a yamming problem. Them tongue, it seems like it's full of muscle and well dominant over their brain. This man say I want to suck on them like yo. So people, more show you how them man are really man worshipping thing, you know. The man them that on live a pray for Alkaline. You know, pray for him father and him mother and him to be more wealthy and healthy, you know. Him a pray for Alkaline.
You know the thing come down. We appreciate your love. We appreciate you blessing the Vendetta team. Thank you for giving us the greatest artist in dancehall, Alkaline. Father God, we ask you that you cover Alkaline.
Yeah, man, all I pray. Thank you, Father, for give us the greatest dancehall artist. You know, the greatest artist in dancehall, Alkaline. The greatest artist that in a dancehall. Yo, I don't know if all of them fans are a dream or they're just all zombies, but this is one next one. This is a deal, you know. I think he mean Dick Lover. But, you know, him a fight against a next man will represent also for Alkaline. But him man they try fight out. Alright.
Alkaline interviews.
That is the problem, the comparison.
You see, them are things that like I see them like what?
Every moment is created differently, bro.
No, you realize that them pussy and no sense in compared to other Alkaline interview. Why you do that for? What you mean other Alkaline interview?
Deal. Think about this. Them change, so them don't expect Alkaline to change. No, no look so. There's no change in the Alkaline. Him no get smarter. Him no get bigger.
Alkaline was younger them time there. Say no, alright, him just do interview and stuff like that. He may have been talk more, but he was actually not talking a lot same way. He wasn't talking a lot. Him not talk a lot, you know. Them interview the way them talk about, you know. Maybe alright, maybe and now him even more mature. Know him up the one night and cement himself, brother. Fully know we not fully antisocial from one night and when you think say the man go talk no, brother. He's not gonna talk no, bro.
As we say, comparing to other Alkaline interviews.
That is the problem, the comparison.
You see them are things that like I.
So people, you see them some rash excuse them people I make for Alkaline. But Rick will be out here, they promote the artist too. Rick talk about every artist. But them man we all tell Rick say they don't want him to talk about Alkaline. Yo. May tell you about them people. But anyway.
A vibe. It's just fun, yeah? It's not really.
Vibes. As in Vibes Cartel? No. Okay.
Isn't he locked up?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Me name just forget a forward. You know see the one of them a parasite, them a leech. Them think more a the more than them woman. Them a fishing of the sea, Gaza the on the beach. Call up me name just forget a forward. You know see the one of them a parasite, them a leech. If me no shit them can yum. Every style when me make them one. Me a the dancehall Pele, the Jordan, the tall man, the smart one, the last one. Teacher, everything we do them follow. If we no shit some boy can't swallow.
Yeah, people. So as me say, your people, you need to watch the comment section sometime when you click on videos. Like some delusional shit these vendetta people saying, and then you have mutual people that beat them in the comment section, and Gaza people that beat them. But people, me not make it up. There's so much interview in the past where if you just listen keenly and listen, you'll hear some dead answer. ALKALINE will, me show you more than one interview him do with Winford Williams, and Winford all show, stress out, because, everything Winford asks question is just a roadblock. And it should be free flow. And there's just many other, people ask him things. And I just see foolishness, and what I say is stupidness. So people just always are give him this huge credit of, so intelligent, where that could be far from the truth if you watch his old interviews. And me showing you enough interview. Me showing you how many times, Tim asks him questions, and him just like how you hear him say mad thing. There's interview out there where him, Tim asks him something and him say mad. They're all there. So me no want people still make whole heap of excuse for the man. He have done them in the past. Anything you're doing in life, people judge you from your history. You go to the doctor, they try to get your history. You go look at job, they try to find your history or recommendation, or it's just life. And if you look deep within his past, you'll see that most of his interviews were acting the same way. It's just that him get rusty, but I see him thing. And he talk less because I show you like the Nightly Fix interview, Winford Williams interviews and so on, where when him talk too much, him tie up himself. So him try to use it and do not talk a lot because he don't want to tie up himself. So that's why him talk less and try to give a one drop. Anyway, I want to big up on yourself. I hope this get to even one Vendetta fan so them can wise up and ask them artists more instead of settling for the foolishness.